So we just finished the New Orleans Investment Conference, and Brien Lundin is the producer of this conference. It just ended. Wonderful show, Brien.
Thank you. And highlight of the show, Mike, was having you here this year. I've wanted to get you for so many years. I'm glad we were able to make it work this year. You brought so much value to this conference, and we had a record crowd. We were bursting at the seams this year. Really an eager audience, obviously, because the metals are moving. The things we've been talking about for so many years are coming to fruition. And not only are we right, but we have an opportunity to profit from that foresight right now.
Yes, I was amazed at the conference and the reaction of the public. They are so excited about everything. And these are all people that are sort of early. They're on the cutting edge. This bull market in precious metals is by no means over. Now, Robert Kiyosaki always used to say investing is a team sport. And one of the main reasons for this conference, it's a resource conference, and so there's a lot of mining companies here. There's a lot of education that people can get, and they can invest directly in mining companies if they want. I always tell people, start with a physical position.
Absolutely.
That's your core, your insurance, and then your gambling money. Go ahead and invest in stocks and so on. But Robert Kiyosaki always used to say, investing is a team sport. And if you want to build a team, subscribe to a newsletter.
Yeah.
Brien has a newsletter. Tell us the name.
Yeah, it's actually the longest running investment newsletter in the world. It's Gold Newsletter. We're in our 55th year. It was started on the day that Nixon closed the gold window in 1971. Our organization, or our founder, Jim Blanchard, used Gold Newsletter to lobby for the return of the right of gold ownership to American citizens. So you know well that it was illegal to own gold before that. So Gold Newsletter was an integral part of returning the right of gold ownership to American citizens. And these days it focuses on macroeconomics, the markets, the metals markets, and focuses on the junior mining sectors more specifically. As you can imagine, the track record, especially in a market like this, is nothing short of extraordinary. But we've been doing it for decades. We know everybody in the industry. If we don't know them, we know their best friend. So we have been around for a long time, and it's working right now. We've got a lot of exciting opportunities, and our readers are enjoying pretty extraordinary returns right now.
Okay, now beyond the mining companies and so on, we had a tremendous amount of speakers that were filling people in on what's going on with the economy, geopolitics. It was a very, very exciting conference, and we want to see you all here next year, don't we?
Absolutely. We're the last week of October next year. We end on Halloween. Here in New Orleans, we're going to have a number of this year's popular speakers back, and we're going to have some new exciting faces as well. Hope we can get you back for next year's event. It's always the place to be in a metals and mining bull market, and I think the success of this event shows, and the value of this event shows what people can get.
Yes, well, this is the oldest investment conference in the world, the longest running, correct? And started by, you mentioned Jim Blanchard. There is one person that is actually responsible for it being legal for you to own constitutional money, gold, and he brought gold back. Silver, there was still some coinage in circulation and stuff, but it is really interesting. Roosevelt took it away from us. Jim Blanchard is the guy that gave it back to us. So I want to thank you for this conference. This was phenomenal.
Mike, it's always a great event, but having you here just took it to a whole nother level. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.